back to the Elise Extras channel where we do first tens. And today we have the Theorem Pearl. Had a lot of comments of people waiting to see me throw this ball. It is now that time. You guys know what it is on this channel. Haven't thrown this ball. This will be my first shots out of the box. Here's my layout. Let's see what we can do. Now, if you've been here since subscriber 1, that means you probably know that at 1,000 subscribers, we are giving away an autographed bowling ball. And you have made it to that video. So make sure you stay tuned to find out how to win a bowling ball now that we are at 1,000 subscribers, which we can't thank you guys enough for all the love and support. We hit it way faster than we thought we would. This channel was just kind of something for us to have a little bit more fun on. The videos that don't quite make our main channel, this is for all that fun stuff here. So again, thank you guys so much for supporting both of our channels. And we cannot wait to see who wins our autographed bowling ball. Bowling on a pretty broken down shot. I'm already left of 20 with my feet. Got a decent amount of friction to the right. So this ball should look pretty good. Okay, I sent that one pretty far right. We always love when I throw a decent shot and we strike on the first shot. I don't get many of those. If I 8-pin in this video, I don't know. Ooh, that one's even better. This seems like a little bit more tamed down to me than what I guess I thought I was going to do in the back end, which I like. It's not just getting to the end and like hockey stick type of thing. It's really rolling off of it, but it's still sharp. It's always good to have a pearl shape like that, where if you have over-under, you have a pearl shape like this that seems to be a little bit smoother off the back end. That's just what I'm seeing so far, but we'll see what happens as we go forward. Kept that one in a little bit. Yeah, still pretty smooth. Didn't get off line. I can think of some other pearls in my head that I feel like on this, where there's a lot of friction to the right, it could get off line pretty quickly, even though it is enough length that as soon as it sees that friction, it really likes to hit hard off the friction. This seems to be blending it pretty well at the end of the pattern where all that friction is right now. Got to round that a little bit more. Yeah, that one was, I just got to round it a little bit more, which for me just makes my tilt a little bit higher, so it gives me a little bit more length, but it's still dug through there. I'm still your no tap queen. I'm always gonna get 9. I'm really digging this color theme too. It's a bunch of different blues and pearls, and the Theorem Pearl does come at factory compound, not polish, which is a huge difference. I definitely prefer more of the compound because I don't get so much length and so much back end, which is probably why it's blending a little bit better versus having the polish on there. Compound's going to give me a little bit more smoother, rounder shape overall versus a polish that's going to give you a lot of length with a lot of back end because it's storing so much energy. So that could play a factor in why this ball is rolling the way it is. Now, if I put it at that higher polish, it would probably give me that way more length and way more snap off the back end. All right, let's throw a better shot. Okay, so this ball definitely isn't digging a lot in the oil. It's getting a little bit weaker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bump a little bit to the right, just 2 and 1, see if I can bump up my speed and avoid that reaction that we just saw through the pins. That is the reaction you don't wanna see. If I would've left that 8-10, that's just telling me that the ball is losing energy. That could be 2 things. It could be getting it too far to the right and it's losing energy just because too much friction, or right now what's really telling me is because the last 2 shots were in, that it just doesn't have enough to get to the pocket to get into the forward roll phase, so that's why I'm moving right. I was standing about 25 with my feet, now I'm standing on 23, just a little bit. I want to get this a little bit closer to the friction. Yeah, that's better. So right there, I still kept it in, but it actually had enough to dig through it. Now I'm gonna throw it to the right and see if it still blends it out and doesn't get to the friction and make a sharp turn. It'll be interesting to see if it'll stay on line. Okay, sent that a little bit further. Still stayed on line, which is like what I like to see. Sometimes when I stick with pearls and I get a little bit further right, yes, I'm still deeper than on the track, but typically for me, when I get further on top of the friction with my speed and everything, the pearl balls tend to get offline. I really need to see a lot of friction to the right with a decent amount of oil, but not a cliff when I'm throwing pearls. I could definitely see this being a ball that's one of those that's versatile for more people, which is good because you can throw it further to the left with a little bit higher rev rate. Where I was still getting to the pocket, but obviously not striking, where now I'm a little bit further close to the friction and it's still staying on line. Definitely a very controllable pearl, what I'm seeing right now. It would be interesting to put some polish on it and see how it does too, to see if it gives me a little bit more back end or if it's gonna give me too much length and not enough back end with that polish. Who knows, maybe that's why they put the compound on it to start out of box. Do that a little bit slower, still stayed on line. My shots typically are slower for my misses. I do like to see a ball like this when my misses are still striking or getting to the pocket. It's a good day for me. Okay, this is the last shot. We missed twice, both decent shots. They could have been better. I probably could have had all 10 if I was a robot, but if I do strike here, we'll continue the endless 10th frame to see if I can keep striking. If not, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate all of the love and support. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you like this video, and down below, leave a comment of what you think of the theorem. It could be just the color. Just let us know what you think of it. Is it something that you're interested in? Were you excited when you saw this ball come out? Leave that down below. We will make sure you're subscribed. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like. Can't wait to see you guys in the comments, and let's see if I can keep striking with the Theorem Pearl. Imagine I just keep striking forever and we have to cut the video. It's gonna turn into a first 25 shots. Oh, I dropped that. If it strikes, we might be having a sleepover tonight. I threw that slow. It's not gonna strike. Yeah, I deserve that. Threw it a little bit slower. Still good for 9. Make sure you check out the Theorem Pearl at your local pro shop.